A lot of us were raised by women who hate men.
That's correct.
Women who had so much unresolved pain, bitterness, and trauma that they passed that hatred down.
And the uncomfortable truth is, the older generation of women that failed in their relationships is jealous of the younger generation, and misery loves company. And you know what that means? That means they want the younger generation of women to join them on the lonely dirt road called the failed Jezebel Trail of Tears.
Nobody want to talk about it because it disrupts the narrative that women can do no wrong. But be honest, how many of y'all grew up hearing, don't depend on no man?
Yep.
All men are dogs.
Yes.
Don't let no man play with you. Men only want one thing.
For sure.
But not once did they tell you how to choose a good man.
And by good man, she means proper man. Not women's version of a real man, but a proper man. And if you just so happen to not know what a proper man is, then hit the subscribe button, because this is the community where we exist.
Not once did they tell you how to communicate with a man.
I Love Lakesha was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
So, Lakesha, what are you doing today?
Probably nothing, per usual.
Mom, what should we get Daddy for his birthday?
Who cares? He's not your real damn daddy anyway.
Leroy, what are you going to tell your wife?
I'll tell her I'm working late.
Not once did they tell you that not all men are your enemy. The wild part about it is most of those women wasn't healing. They was projecting. They was recruiting you into their war against men that they started, that they lost, and that they never recovered from. Now whole generations of women is out here fighting battles that they never experienced, blaming men they never even met, getting into relationships already angry at somebody who isn't even in the room.
If you just happen to be a Jezebel shadow watching this video, I want you to know that feminism didn't free you, it freed men.
What you talking about, Willis?
It freed us from the responsibility that men had for thousands of years.
Men were quietly released from the role that they had been stuck in for generations, while women were told that they were gaining independence. Men gained something else: freedom.
Misogyny.
It freed us from having to buy the car when we can run up those miles, test driving any time we want. It freed us from having to live up to the standards of your daddy. Now, all we have to do is live up to the standards of your baby daddy.
Sensational.
This video is full of black women that don't hate the younger generation and actually want them to grow up to be proper women. And be sure to stick around to the end, because I put a clip in this video that I guarantee is gonna piss somebody off. Oh, that clip is gonna drop so many uncomfortable facts that it's gonna cause some of y'all to unsubscribe and possibly even leave a Down syndrome comment. But don't worry, I'll be sure to play y'all the moist song on your way out. But before we get into all that, I need all my proper men and women to like the video, and if you still have some available, hype the video.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
They made this popular so women could spend their peak years preparing to build someone else's vision. And they made this unpopular so women would chase status instead of fulfillment. They sold this as sexual liberation without emphasizing the long-term impact on women's hormones and health. And they normalized this work style for women to bring in more tax revenue, not because it supports women's well-being. Femininity is under attack and most women don't even realize it. Women are being programmed to live against their nature, disconnect from their bodies, and compete in systems that were never designed for them. And the result of this is that women are more medicated than ever, more anxious than ever, more depressed than ever, more single than ever, and more unfulfilled than ever.
Come on, get up. Come on, get up out of it. Come on. Get up out of it. Come on. Get up out of it. Pull through it. Come on.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thought.
And it's not because women are broken, it's because they are following a blueprint that is. If you are not intentionally becoming more wealthier, healthier, or more aware as a woman, you are cooked. Because society will continue to throw you around like a pawn on a chessboard. When we all know the queen is one of the most powerful pieces in the game.
Ladies, all two of y'all watching, unless you trying to be a professional athlete, do not give up your fertile years chasing a career. And in case you want to know why, it's because there ain't no time limit on college or professions that require degrees. You can start med school at 40 and have your own practice by the time you're 50. Most people work until they dang 70-something odd years old anyway. Find a proper man, have a family, work a regular job, worry about the college and the degree stuff later. Notice that all the women that did that are not on TikTok complaining. Let that sink in.
Kill the alpha.
Yes.
The rest of the men, beat them almost to death.
And he said it will scare the women so bad that they will stop depending on those men. He said what we'll do is we'll reverse nature.
Right.
In a woman's natural state, she will naturally depend on her men. That's how God created us. We love feeling safe, we love feeling secure, and men love giving that. That is just natural.
That's how it should be.
And he said once those women see that, they will become in a frozen, independent state. And what they will do is they will raise all of their young men to be weak and docile.
Beta male.
But only in their minds.
In their mind. But
strong in
physically
body.
strong. Because she don't want them to die. And she will create her daughters to be the same as her.
Independent.
To be independent. And not to lean on those men. And he said, we will not have to do any work anymore. Those women will make sure that those men never rise up again.
Right.
And I think the devil has always known that.
Right.
If you want to get a group of people, get their males.
If you want to get to a...
Make the men silent.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Can I call myself a real man if I don't let my wife have a boyfriend? A real man pays for everything. When I take my wife and her boyfriend out, I make sure I pay for everything. If my wife's boyfriend needs a ride to the hotel with her, who am I to deny that? I'm secure. Now, if they have a child, I'm gonna raise it like it's mine, because it's what real men do.
Diary of a Real Black Man. Because being a doormat is what being a man is all about.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
There's a reason why AI is making fun of black women's black asses. You don't find it suspicious that videos that make fun of black men never go viral?
You don't find that suspicious?
I said this once and I'll say it a million times. The proper man movement is the only thing that's gonna save not just the black community, but all communities, because nothing else works. Men have already tried being simps. Men have already tried being step dummies. Men have already tried doing everything that women want them to do. The only thing that they haven't tried is holding women accountable. And guess what's working? Fellas, keep holding women accountable and keep holding the line, because this next clip is proof that we making a breakthrough.
I saw a content creator who said male content challenges them, female content validates them.
Interesting.
And I could not agree more. The male-centered content usually sounds like level up, get disciplined, fix your mindset, stop blaming everybody. Meanwhile, female-centered content usually sounds like
go be a hoe. Be a hoe.
Never build with a man.
You should not be getting married before 26 or 30.
Remember, women don't leave good men. When a woman leaves a man, it's probably because he ain't
You're perfect the way you are. You don't need to change. Everyone else is the problem. Because when it comes to women and the kind of content that we usually consume, it's just to make us feel good. It's only to validate us in our current state. It's not to push us. It's not to challenge us. But then when you have women like me that come around and make content that challenges other women to be better, do better, to make the necessary changes, to fix the mindset. Now I'm
Misogynistic.
Misogynistic. Misogyny.
Fellas, let's think like Jezebelian black women and answer this question. What do you call a woman with a podcast that calls out other women? A pick-me. B, a self-hater. C, gay. Or D, all of the above. If you picked A, B, C, or D, then congratulations. You think exactly like a Jezebelian black woman.
That is not funny, and it is not true.
Yes, it is.
And there's a huge difference between this queen and those Derek Jackson wannabes. The woman that follows this queen's information has a high chance of ending up with a proper man. And the men that follows this joker's information has a high chance of ending up as a simp-ass, fool-gazy, step-dummy clown, believing that Jezebelian-minded woman can be the exception to the rule and taking her serious in a relationship.
I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule.
One time the son said, "You ain't my daddy."
Don't talk about my wife, you stupid
Your
bitch.
wife with the 3 babies.
What did I just say?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
babies.
I'm sorry,
Meanwhile, remember grifter, adulterer, and conman Derek Capson from his apology video 5 years ago? Well, he's back with a brand new course for men.
I'm Derek Capson, and I'm here to help you men be real men. Your happiness comes second to no one. Your happiness does not matter.
A real man should apologize even when he doesn't know what he did.
Call now to order Derek Capson Presents Real Men, the complete DVD course series. For just $19.99 plus shipping and handling, you'll get proven principles real men are using right now. That's 1-800-542-8919. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Call now. Operators are standing by.
In these hard economic times, in these hard political times, in these hard, difficult, challenging spiritual times, you think that it's a good idea for a man to take on a woman? These same women who are getting online expressing how ungrateful they are, taking men's children away, putting men on child support, taking half of their stuff when they get divorced, just causing chaos in their life, causing drama. You act like, oh, because I have my genitalia, since I have this private part, I'm the prize. No, the prize is who's ever in demand, and women are not in demand anymore.
You're not even qualified.
There's way too many of us who've gotten online and made it clear that we're way too easy, we're way too promiscuous, we do anything strange for a little bit of change. There's literally no incentive anymore. What is the point? It's all risk and little to no reward, and we get on the internet and we make it, we display it every single day. When you're taking on a woman, all you're doing is taking on challenges. Half of y'all have gotten online and made it clear that y'all don't even want to be mothers anymore. Y'all don't want to have children. So what is the point? Why are we walking around still thinking that we're the prize, thinking that someone should want us when we're not giving anything worth wanting? What are you worth that's worth wanting? What about you is worth the risk that you come with? When you're letting all these women online represent womanhood in such a nasty way every single day, and you're in the comments condoning it, instigating it, egging it on, yes girl, yes queen, waving your fingers, praising this behavior, and you're surprised when these men don't want you besides to sleep with you. And the funny thing is, a lot of them don't even care about that anymore. Before you go to yourself and have a pity party, I need a man, where's the man? Men aren't the same anymore. Ask yourself, are you worth it? I strongly doubt it. We as a whole are diminishing our value every single day. And it's over. It's a wrap. There's no undoing it. This is what you all have decided. This is what we have decided as a whole. Live with it. Deal with the consequences. Evolve.
Let's put the debate on who's the prize to rest. Clip this part of the video and share it. When speaking of a prize, let's use the concept of assets and liabilities, assuming the asset is the prize. If you know anything about wealth, then answer this question. At what point does a liability become an asset? Let's use money for an example. Money is a liability and will remain a liability unless it's invested in a way that builds your wealth. If its purpose is to not build your wealth, then it only serves one function: to eventually cash out and end up in someone else's hands.
Game is game.
And that is why it's called a dating market. Remember that the next time someone asks you what you bring to the table, man or woman. If it doesn't build, protect, or sustain, then it ain't worth pocket change. I'm gonna say that again because y'all didn't catch the bar. If it doesn't build, protect, or sustain, then it ain't worth pocket change, because it's changing your pockets. Changing your... Bro, that's another bar. I'm done.
A lot of women are losers, and I want to talk about it. A lot of y'all feel like men should provide for you guys and should upgrade your lifestyles, but you have nothing in return to give to him. Therefore, that makes you a loser.
Le who? The her.
And you always are so quick to call men losers if they live at home with their mom or if they don't have a job. You'll label them a loser very quickly, but a lot of y'all be baby mamas living off the government, don't have, like I said, nothing to offer anyone. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror and be accountable, and have the nerve to call someone else a loser. Yeah, loser. And the amount of women that encourage bad behavior, negativity, and the catty-like behavior. Yeah, loser mentality. And the thing about losers, they want to make other people losers. So this is why you see them being so miserable and trying to make other women miserable. And women lie to each other, and instead of telling each other the truth, they would just rather normalize bad behavior. Fact. It's disgusting. And a lot of women make horrible decisions. They live with no discipline. They don't care how they carry themselves, and they just project all of their negative energy back onto men. It's the patriarchy. Not to mention, a lot of you guys are complaining about the very men that you raise. You don't want to date the men that you raise. And why is that? Is it because a lot of you guys don't even want to be mothers? And y'all complain about all of the things that make women beautiful, that make women unique. You guys hate that about yourselves and still find a way to blame it on men.
What I find funny is everyone knows that most of society was raised by women. Even in grade school, most of your teachers were probably women. The narrative is that the patriarchy is toxic, even though most of the men that women date were raised under a matriarchy. So feminist women choose the bear because women raised men to be something other women fear. You know where else is a matriarchy? The hood, another place where women raise men that everybody at least should be afraid of. Now I need y'all to do me a favor. Name one city, state, or neighborhood where single fathers are raising children that eventually grow up and become criminals. I'll wait. But while I'm waiting, isn't it funny that the matriarchy wanted to convince men that they were evil if they voted against baby deletion? The argument was it's healthcare and women would perish in mass without it, even though the countries where it's illegal, The women aren't perishing in mass. But you want to know what all these women have in common? This is the part of the video that's gonna piss you off.
Who you voted for, Trump or Harris, could reflect how you prioritize marriage and family. In a recent NBC poll, there were 13 items for participants to rank. They found that Gen Z men who voted for Trump ranked having children as the #1 priority and marriage as #4. Men who voted for Harris ranked being married at #9 and having children #10. Women who voted for Harris ranked being married #11 and having children 12th. Remember, this is out of 13 items. Here's the point. There is a gigantic difference in who values marriage and family. Trump supporters ranked it higher and Harris supporters ranked it lower. Why is that? This correlation isn't about foreign or economic policy. This isn't about immigration or human rights. This is an intersection revealing something significant about very personal priorities. A common question people in dating learn to ask earlier and earlier is, do you want to be married and do you want to have kids? Here's my take. Most people say yes, but it's possible that the way you voted could say more about your ability to have a strong marriage and family than you saying yes to the questions, because it takes more than a yes. Someone needs the values and the mindset to live out the yes in an enduring way. Your decisions will follow the path of your priorities. Our decisions determine the quality of our outcomes. A successful, a high quality marriage and family takes more than a yes to marriage and more than a yes to kids. So maybe on your next date, you shouldn't just ask if they want marriage or if they want kids. Maybe you should ask how they vote.
I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am.
Man, shout out to Suave Fox for the $2 super chat. And shout out to Mr. Anonymous Nobody for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Stanford the Artist and Matthew Collymore for $25 buying me some coffee. And a special shout out to Bernard Gohard for like 6 or 7 times in a row for the $20 super chat.
Alright, singer, alright.
Give me money, man, give me some money. Give me money, man, give me some money. Give me money, man, give me some money. Give me some money, man, give me some money.
No one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Winner takes a 3-2 lead in the second round series. Morant.
Thank you guys for having me.
Once again, man, I appreciate everybody that supports the channel, whether you're donating or you watching the video all the way through. Please continue to like, hype, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'ma holla at y'all next time.
So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man.
Damn.
I would not want to be the one planning that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wasn't saying like plan, like what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date, as far as, are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him.
Yeah.
And I'm there to know him.
But he got to learn you too, though.
And he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. Got Damn, okay.
Mm-hmm. But walk into my world first, I'm not providing a world for you. So
not at all.
My world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the extent of what have I cultivated?
Yeah.
Have I nurtured my world? Where can my world take him, right? When I enter his world. So that's why I won't present the preconceived notion of what I want to do, because he might show me something new. And now I just limited myself
Yeah.
to what I'm already exposed to, and I never gave him a chance to step me into his world. So
Damn, okay.